Hey, howdy, hello, it's me, back with another video. No, I'm just kidding. I swear I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm just being weird. So how's everybody doing? How are you feeling? Anybody else feel like they're like slightly going crazy, or is it just me?
Energy is fire. Conversation is right.
Yeah, I I don't know what's going on energetically, except like I do, but who wants to listen to that all the time, right? No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, let's actually have a conversation, right? Like, I feel like as a collective on a global scale, we are going through so much, and especially if like you're into spirituality, right? Like if you're into spirituality, you know that the gurus, the manifestation coaches, all the people, all the things are always saying, oh, this is the perfect portal to do something. Now this is the time to do something. This month is going to be everything you need, right? Like, and it becomes this like repetitive cycle of waiting for something to come in, waiting for something to happen, waiting for the time to finally be the time. And I'm making this video because I don't feel like that is the case, and I am so sick of living my life by that. I don't know if anybody can feel me on that. I don't feel like there is ever such a thing as the time. I don't feel like there is ever such a perfect portal, a perfect energetic alignment for you to create and manifest and live the life of your dreams. I feel like every single day is a test of resilience. It's a test of how connected we are to our own intuition. It's a test of us listening to our body. It's a test of us having a connection to a higher energetic that can help lead us through life, right? So it's not about this portal being the most perfect portal. Now, I do believe in the energetics of things. I believe in astrology. I believe in numerology, right? So we can work with these energies. But when gurus and spiritual coaches and leaders and teachers say that this week is going to be the week that everything changes, right? Like you put this attachment onto something happening at a certain time and place with a certain thing. And that attachment is what then creates the resistance, right? So I was heavy into astrology, heavy into working with certain portals, working with the wheel of the year and things like that. And I think there's a way to work with them without it being this overly attached idea towards everything suddenly working out for you because it's this time. I think there's a way of connecting to the energy, appreciating the energy, tapping into the energy to check in with yourself. Because the timing comes when you are ready and aligned. And the way that you get ready and aligned is through day-to-day steps and taking action every single day. And doing things that you know are going to contribute to your growth and contribute to your success, right? So some days that could look like resting. Some days that could look like working. Some days that can look like connecting. Some days that can look like isolating. And when we live by this linear set schedule and rigidity of all of these portal energies, and okay, the date says this, so that means do this, and then everything's going to happen, we're taking away from our ability to actually succeed and be connected at any point in time, right? Because time is an illusion. It's a concept that we need as humans to get through our day-to-day, especially in the 3D reality. As we enter higher vibrational timelines, then time is not going to be as relevant. So if we're trying to reach those higher timelines, where our manifestations are, where the next vibrational alignment of our higher selves are, if we're trying to reach those timelines, then why are we living by set schedules, right? Like that doesn't make sense. So I'm checking in with you guys because I know how it feels to be tired of getting the same message that everything is going to work out this week, that the energy is intense this week, and that's why you're feeling this way. No, you know what? Maybe you're feeling really intense because of some planetary alignment and things that are going on in the astrological energetic space, right? But also maybe you're feeling really intense because just overall you're shifting, and you don't have to shift at a certain time because of a certain planet. There's really this contradiction within the spiritual community to me about not attaching to your manifestations and your desires and the way that you want to create things, and then having this overly attachment to, because it's a new moon, now you're going to manifest everything you want. Well, you know what? I've been doing new moon rituals for quite some time, and I'm here to tell you that it doesn't work like that. And for anybody else who can feel me, it doesn't work like that. It works when you change your frequency, when you shift out of a certain time, when you shift out of a certain energetic in order to reach that next step, that next vibration. Okay, so sorry, I'm like sitting awkward. So that is kind of how I'm feeling, because again, I'm like into the spirituality, into the astrology, into the manifestation, into these things, but I'm really starting to understand that it's not about these other things. It never has been, and it never will be. It is, at the end of the day, about our internal reality. And if you're not ready to shift on this 8-8 Lionsgate portal, right? Like this illuminating portal that's going to change everything. If you're not feeling that change within yourself, or you're not implementing things within yourself to make that change happen, then you're not going to just miraculously change because the date says 8-8. It's not going to work that way. It is an internal reflection, an internal alignment, an internal shift. And when we put all of our energy into these other sources and other ways of changing and of being and of connecting, that is putting our energy into the external forces, which is contradictory to the message of spirituality. There are so many things like within me right now that I feel like are shifting, and I don't feel like they're shifting because of this specific week, but I feel like the things that I've done in the past month, in the past few weeks, have aligned with this energy to give me a deeper introspection into how I am shifting, and giving me this opportunity to look within more. So when these portals come up, when these energetics come up and they're asking you to connect to them, it's not connect to them, it's connect to you and how you're feeling. Everything goes back to you. Everything goes back to the self. Everything goes back to checking in, to doing the work, to reflecting, to speaking your truth, to getting out the conversation, to get out of the old habits and old ways of being. Everything goes back to your energetics, your personal energetics, not outside of you. And you can feel these shifts and you can feel them internally, but what are you doing with them? That is where everything comes down to. What are you doing to make the shift happen? What are you doing to make sure that you are on the right side of this energetic, right? If this external energetic is affecting you, then how are you getting on the right side of it? How are you getting on the side of it that will actually allow you to shift and to transform? If you're ignoring your body, if you're ignoring your intuition, if you're ignoring the downloads that are coming in, the ways that you're being guided, or the need for rest and reflection, if you're ignoring those things, then your chances of manifesting your dreams are not going to happen. They're not going to happen. Simply, like, I'm not trying to be that person, but I feel like there is just such a toxic message in spirituality sometimes of just like, because this is going on, it is the perfect time to manifest your dreams. And you know what? Some people don't even know what the hell that means. So again, it's going back to your internal reality of like, what does that even mean for you? What does that even look like? Do you even have a clear understanding on what your dreams are? Do you even have a clear understanding on who you want to be? Do you even have a clear understanding on who you are right now? Do you know who you are now? Do you know where you are now? Do you know where your energetic being currently sits, and what stories you're telling yourself? What paradigm are you currently living? What reality is your current reality, right? Like, do you even understand that? Because how are you going to get to manifesting your dreams if you don't even know where you're currently at? How do you know where you have to go if you don't know where you are, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe I've been spicy these last few days. Like, everybody's talking to me. I'm just like, I'm not really here. Like, I don't really want to be bothered. I'm going back to my room. Please, just please, like, keep your speaking to a minimum. because there's so much energy and so many different people have different perspectives on what you should be doing with your energy at this time, and that is bullshit to me. I am not here to tell you what you should be doing with your energy. I'm here to ask you if you know what you're doing with your energy, right? Like I told you, I have been spicy. I have been extra spicy, right? Like not jalapeno habanero, baby, like borderline freaking ghost pepper, like big okay, and if you're feeling that, then I see you, and it's okay. And now is the time to give yourself space. Now is the time to go within and reflect and get an understanding of where you are. If you're feeling spicy, if you're feeling intense, if the energies are overwhelming, whatever the case is, it's not the time to be like, oh, it's a new moon portal, it's the A8 portal, so manifest your dreams, and like screw every other way that you're feeling right now, because you just need to focus on manifesting. Like it's gonna be very hard for you to manifest and to call in things if energetically you are feeling completely out of alignment and not on track with your own internal frequency. So if anything, what these portals are calling us to do, what these portals are calling you to do, is not to use them to manifest, but to use them to navigate your internal reality. And I think that that is the only way that you should be looking at these frequencies moving forward. And again, I'm not here to tell you what to do, but that is how I'm feeling. Maybe somebody else can resonate with that, because for years and years and years, if you have been in the spiritual space, if you have been in the spiritual community, you know that every new moon and every energetic shift and every 5-5 and every 8-8 and every this and that tells you the same thing. Now is a beautiful time to plant seeds for your intentions. I really am sorry if this is triggering somebody, if I'm mocking the things that you're saying, but I'm kind of over it. I'm kind of over the false understanding of what it really means to align your reality, and I'm overhearing the same things spoken over and over and over again. This is a beautiful time to manifest your dreams. No, this is a beautiful time to check in with your own internal reality. You know what I just realized? I have one freaking earring on. Like that is my life right now. This is a beautiful time to check in with your own internal reality, with yourself, understand you, understand where you are, understand what you need right now, and for 5 minutes, block out the rest of society, block out the noise, block out what other people are telling you that you need to do, and understand what you need for yourself, because they do not know you, they do not know where you are at, and they are just going to keep telling you the same messages over and over and over again in hopes of, I guess, giving you hope. Like it's not a negative thing, it's so that there's hope spread amongst the people and that people feel like they can manifest their dreams. But you know, we're not all in that space of feeling hopeful after hearing the same message for years. Okay, so if you are that person that's not feeling hopeful, you're feeling spicy these last few days, you're feeling spicy these last week, okay, maybe there's a lot going on energetically, and maybe it is trying to tell you something, but the only thing that you should be worried about is what you're feeling. What you're feeling will tell you everything you need to know. You don't need the external energies to understand you. You don't need to keep tuning in to what everything else is telling you about you right now and about energetics right now, because your body, your mind, your heart, and your soul already know. They already know how it feels. They already know what you need at this time. So listen to what you need. That's what the A8 portal is about. That's what the new moon portal is about. Listen to what your body's calling you to. And now, if you feel called to look a little bit deeper into the astrology to see, after you check in with yourself, okay, this is how I'm feeling right now, but what does this mean energetically in terms of the current astrology placement or the current energetics? How can I expand deeper into this experience and into this awareness of myself? That's when you use the astrology, that's when you use the portals, that's when you use the energetics to help you further your own internal navigation and your own internal understanding. Okay, so if you're feeling spicy, be spicy. Like, you know, don't hurt anybody, like be kind, but be spicy if you need to be a little bit spicy. And allow yourself to express that energetic and that frequency, because it's asking for somewhere to go. Again, don't do it in a way where you're just like intentionally hurting anybody, or you know, not being aware of the things that you're saying and being rude for no reason, but in a way where it's like, hey, like, yes, I am feeling a little bit spicy right now, and maybe it's not the best time for me to talk to you, so how about we connect later? You know what, I just told everybody I'm gonna take like 3 days of hibernation to just be left alone. I keep telling people I need to be isolated at this time. Like, don't be afraid to speak up in a way that helps you get what you need at this time. Okay, so that's what I have to say. I don't know if this is going to help anybody. I don't know if you feel me. I feel like this is a conversation I could definitely go deeper into. So if you want to hear more about, like, how do I even say this, about the spiritual messages that we've been receiving for the last years, and the transmissions and the gurus and everybody telling us like what we should be doing at every given time. If you want to go deeper into that conversation, please let me know, because there's definitely a whole lot more that could be said, and maybe I could do a live if enough people are interested in hearing more about this conversation. But I am definitely kind of frustrated with it, and I'm really overhearing the same thing, and I feel like I'm definitely not the only one. So I just wanted to literally sit on the floor. I'm hanging out like on my bed in my room because I needed to be away from everybody, because I'm spicy, and I wanted to just get this out because I feel like it's important for other people to hear that it's not about the external energies, that it's about how you're feeling at any given time. And it's not just you're planting the seeds for amazing things, it's that you're navigating yourself, and navigating you is the most important that you can do in any given moment, outside of planting and manifesting. Because when you navigate your own internal reality, when you understand yourself, then everything else will come easy, and you won't have to worry about setting these deep, intense energetics and manifestations for different portals, because at all times, at all given moments, you will know what you want, and you will be able to then naturally attract and bring that into your reality without needing to worry about everything else going on around you. Okay, so know you, connect with you, understand you. If you're feeling fiery, let that fire shine. If you're feeling emotional, let the tears flow. If you're feeling earthy, put your hands in the dirt, right? Like, know yourself at this time. Navigate yourself at any of these times, at any of these portals, and don't just listen to what somebody's telling you because they appear to be a coach or a guru or a master or more spiritual, whatever the freaking case is. You don't need to listen to them. You only need to listen to you. Okay, that is it for the feisty message today. Please let me know what you think down in the comments below. And I am wishing you in a beautiful internal navigation with yourself. I would love it if you connect with me more. Let me know again your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel if you like this for more videos, because I am definitely going to be putting out more vulnerable, raw videos about navigating this energetic space of spirituality, of personal growth, in a way that I feel like most people do not talk about and do not resonate with, outside of the toxic positivity and just hearing the same thing over and over again. Manifest your dreams, manifest your dreams, manifest your dreams. Yeah, well, on a day-to-day, you should be living in connection to yourself at all times, and everything will come easy. Okay, that's it for now. That's the message. Happy Leo new moon, happy Lionsgate, right? All the things. And I hope to see you around in another video. Bye.
Oh.